Basic Math, Chapter 15, Section 3, Mass. The gram is used to measure mass. At the Earth's surface, the mass and the weight of an object are considered to be the same. Useful facts. Here we have a table of conversions. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. 1 hectogram is 100 grams. 1 decagram is 10 grams. 1 gram is 1 gram. 10 decigrams is 1 gram. 100 centigrams is 1 gram. 1,000 milligrams is 1 gram. And 10 milligrams equal, what does that say? 1 centigram. And then we have from the largest to the smallest unit of measurement, kilograms, hectograms, down to the milligrams. To change a larger unit to a smaller unit, multiply. For example, change 3 kilograms to grams. Step 1, choose the fact you need. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Decide if you're multiplying or dividing. Moving from larger to smaller means multiply. Then actually multiply. 3 times 1,000 is 3,000. There are 3,000 kilograms in 3. There are 3,000 grams in 3 kilograms. Notice they moved the decimal 3 times to the right because we're multiplying by a power of 1,000. To change a smaller unit to a larger unit, divide. Change 2,500 milligrams to grams. Choose the fact you need, which means if you need to, look at the table. 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. Decide if you need to multiply or divide. Milligrams are smaller than grams because grams are larger. So we have to divide. Now we do the math. 2,500 divided by 1,000 means you're going to move the decimal place to the left 3 times because we have 3 zeros in 1,000. So we're dividing by a power of 1,000 to get the answer that there are 2.5 milligrams. 2.5 grams in 2,500 milligrams. So for number 1 through 6, we're multiplying to change each measurement, grams to milligrams. So 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. So we're talking about 1,000 here. There's our fact. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. We've got 11 grams. We have to multiply because we're moving from the larger to the smaller. We have 3 zeros in 1,000, so we're moving the decimal place 1, 2, 3 times to the right. So 11 grams make 11,000 milligrams, and then we put the label on it. Kilograms to grams. So moving from the larger to the smaller. This is also 1,000. It takes 1,000 grams to make 1 kilogram. When we have 4.9 kilograms, we can multiply that times 1,000 to see how many grams are in those kilograms, which means we're going to move the decimal place 3 times to the right. So 1, 2, 3. There's 4,900 grams in 4.9 kilograms. That's the idea with multiplying. The metric system is based on units of 10, 100, 1,000. So when we move from one unit of measurement name to another, we figure out if we're moving from smaller or larger. and then you can move the decimal point by the number of zeros with your fact. Divide to change each of these measurements, 900 milligrams to grams. So it takes 1,000 milligrams to make a gram, so our fact is 1,000. We're moving from the smaller to the larger unit of measurement. So 900 divided by 1,000. We'll move our decimal point 3 times to the left. And so that will put 1, 2, 3. 0.9 grams are in 900 milligrams. So for number 8, we have 7,700 grams are how many kilograms? So that takes 1,000 grams to make 1 kilogram. So our fact is 1,000. So we're going to divide 7,700 grams by 1,000 to see how many kilograms are in those 7,700 grams. So we're going to move the decimal place 1, 2, 3 times because there are 3 zeros in 1,000, and we'll get 7 7/10 kilograms. So that's how we can divide by our metric system and change from one unit of measurement to another. For everyday problem solving, use the nutrition fact label to answer the questions below. Grams are abbreviated as G. Milligrams are abbreviated as mg. How many milligrams of total fat are in 1 serving of crackers? We can multiply. So we've got here total fat is 4.5 or 4.5 grams. We want to go from the larger grams to the smaller milligrams, and there are 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. So when we multiply, we've got our 4.5 times 1,000. So we're going to move the decimal point to the right 1, 2, 3 times, and then we will put the label mg, 4,500 milligrams in 4.5 grams. So that's how we can do that. We're still moving the decimal left to right. Just depends if we're multiplying, the decimal moves to the right by the number of zeros. If we're dividing, the decimal moves to the left by the number of zeros you're moving, and use the table to check the fact if you're not sure. And there's some more if you'd like to practice with everyday problem solving, or you can go to your workbook for chapter 15, section 3 for more practice. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.